Coño.
Tío, qué rabia.
¿Qué te pasa ahora?
No, lo del capítulo de Haikyuu, tío, y que meterme en Instagram, en donde sea, y veo memes del puto capítulo de Haikyuu y me entra una rabia, tío.
¿Pero por qué?
Que es como un tío que prefiero esperar y que me hagas la obra de arte que ha sido Haikyuu hasta ahora a que me saques un capítulo que parece que lo haya hecho un niño con retraso mental, tío. Pero qué puto asco.
Compro ropa al gato.
¿A quién va a ser? ¿A quién va a ser? ¿Al loco de la colina?
O sea, a ella. Hay gente ahí.
Escucha ahí, tío.
Ay. Ay.
¿Qué te pasa ahora?
No. Es que, tío, te lo juro, me da una rabia.
Joder, macho, qué estrés.
This is Braille. I need someone who can read this.
Ni de coña, me sacan 3 y no me sacan 6 niveles. ¿Qué pasa?
Come on, and I will show you how a witch does business.
Gilipollas.
Get away from me!
Me cago en su prima.
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing in a place like this?
I'm not sure that's any of your business.
I hope you realize that staying here will put your life at great risk.
Pah! I'm not afraid of these guards of Priwen, or whatever these thugs call themselves. I can still kick some respect into those youngsters.
I wasn't specifically referring to them, but are you really after these men? Why?
They took my boy! I've had no news since he joined that crazy gang. So I decided to come and find him myself, to get some answers.
I see. But as I said, your life is at risk if you stay here. And I'm not referring to the gangs either. You should leave, sir.
Well, this part of town used to be nicer, let's say. Perhaps you're right. This isn't the best way to save Andrew.
There is a name engraved under the blood on the back of the case. Jack Gillingham. Maybe I should return this watch to his family.
Joder, que no se mete chido.
For now, you again. What do you want?
No, gilipollas.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
¿Qué era esto,
Mark my words, miss.
Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
What do you mean?
I'm a tracker of these creatures. A vampire hunter.
You best be off to your hunting then. For if the sewer dog is back and hunting all these poor folk, he needs a catching.
A sewer dog? What's it look like?
It's an old story. A monster with daggers for teeth and icy claws. He comes of a sudden, nighttime, claiming innocence, then vanishes.
Teeth, claws, murders by night? Your sewer dog is my business. He's the kind of prey I hunt, milady. Good evening, sir. Have you witnessed any suspicious activity or strange events recently?
And what do you define as a strange event? More to the point, who are you?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton, vampire hunter extraordinaire and warden of the East End.
A vampire hunter? Really?
I know what you're thinking. I'm just another lunatic howling at the moon, but I'm not. The bloodsuckers exist, and
Oh,
they're
yeah, I've been to
close.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science? Well, I'll be glad to enlighten you.
Have you heard of the Guard of Priwen?
Of course.
En odio.
They're dedicated hunters. A little militant for my taste, but they do let anyone join.
So you hunt alone? That sounds risky.
Vampires are just like every other predator. They hunt when they're hungry and follow certain patterns. It's just a matter of observation and patience.
Were you ever tempted to join the Guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a sanitary militia.
So, how exactly are you protecting these people? I'm curious.
I patrol late at night, investigating anything unusual. I try and encourage people to stay indoors, but people are careless.
How do you identify a vampire?
It's simple, really. They can't stand daylight. They're afraid of garlic and holy symbols. They also cannot enter a house without being invited.
Have you ever killed one of these creatures? Yourself, I mean.
Of course I have. What kind of question is that? It's a dirty business, believe me.
Can I help in any way?
Actually, yes. I plan to put up posters to alert the population to the vampire threat.
Are you asking me to paste posters about vampires around the docks?
If you wouldn't mind. If you did that, then I can focus on my patrols.
What can you tell me about this neighborhood?
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham? Oh boy. It's a shame I wasn't around to protect him.
It's impossible to protect everyone. The violence seems endemic in this part of town.
But it's my duty. I am convinced Jack Gillingham was killed by a vampire. These evil rodents are spreading like a plague.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me, Mr. Throgmorton?
The sad saint? He should be at his night asylum at this hour. But I cannot tell you how to find it, sorry.
Really? Why is that?
It's nothing personal, Doctor. I'm sure your intentions are good, but people who sleep there, they have plenty of reasons to hide.
Maybe at least you can tell me who could help me find him.
Tell you what, go and chat with Tom Watts. He's a bartender and good judge of character. If he talks to you, then it's fine by me.
I could make you tell me, but I respect your refusal. You really believe Sean is a saint, don't you?
All I will say is this. Gossip has it that when he was a child, he was molested. By a priest of all people. Funny thing is, though, it only strengthened his faith.
Goodbye. And good hunting, Mr. Throgmorton.
Oli, he vuelto. Ay. ¿Qué tal? ¿Hay alguien? ¿Se me escucha?
He's a good drink's just as likely to cause a problem as...
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Back to the docks, are we?
You remember me then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
How is it you can keep this place open? This part of town doesn't seem particularly safe.
Well, since everybody needs a drink, my pub is considered neutral ground by most groups.
You're something of a figurehead around here.
I'm only pouring alcohol for everyone to forget their troubles. Sean Hampton is the one giving them long-term hope.
I see. So you get pressure from all sides about how this place should be run, do you?
Well, something like that. Nothing that a few wise words and a bottle of gin can't solve.
Since I'm here, is there anything I can do?
Well, perhaps, Doctor. Peace partly depends on my stock of gin. And with the epidemic, my supplies are running low.
How could a physician help you in this matter?
I have a small warehouse just past the quarantine line. Perhaps, with you being a doctor, you could go there and come back?
Doctors aren't immune to disease, you know. Very well. Show me where it is. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thank you, sir. Here's the key to get in. You're about to save many dry throats.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
It's not that bad. Thanks to people like the sad saint of the East End.
Who?
Sean Hampton, our own private holy figure. Few are foolish enough to make peace with the gangs. Sean is one of them.
Why does your waitress feel in danger working on the docks?
This part of town is dangerous for all, but for women it's worse, as always. Sabrina is a brave girl, but she can't help feeling in danger.
Do you think she has good reason to feel this way? Are you not worried about her safety?
Of course I am. The truth is, she's tougher than me deep inside. She just has to learn to control it.
Tom, I need to find Sean Hampton as quickly as possible. I've been told you could help me.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke Hospital. Did he leave or something?
I believe he returned to his flock. Can you confirm that?
Oh, I bet you're right. Sean can't help but worry about the poor and sick. Oh, I guess it has something to do with what happened to him as a baby.
Please, tell me.
Well, I don't like to gossip, but I heard that the sad saint was abandoned as a baby in front of a Catholic orphanage in Dublin. That would explain his faith and need to help everyone.
The important thing is I find him, quickly.
Why not try his night asylum? He takes care of those who need a meal or a roof there.
Where is it?
It's in an old warehouse, northwest of here. Just follow the bank to the west and go north when you reach the end of the pier.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
It's a good thing you cannot see me now, Mum. Times like these, a good drink's just as likely to cause a problem as to solve one.
Buah. Ahora... Creo que vaya, madre que me viene de paso.
I should just run as far away.
Al lado. Uy. Ah, están muertos. ¿Qué va a hacer? ¿No? ¿Qué pasa? Está aquí arriba. Voy a subir. Ha sido muerto.
Tom has so much alcohol, he could keep this district afloat for quite some time.
Que arriba no me la va a entregar, pero... Tengo para las habilidades, creo que tengo... Oh, una muy buena. Voy a dejarme lo básico, ir a básico y no habilidad.
Welcome back, Doctor. What can I do for you?
You lied to me, Tom. Your warehouse wasn't empty. It was inhabited with armed vigilantes.
I'm sorry, Dr. Reed, but I thought those Prewen guards would be willing to let someone like you pass without trouble.
That was devious of you, Tom. Next time you can bloody well go yourself.
I apologize, Doctor, but it's just that I prefer to avoid the law, its enforcers, and all manner of thugs in uniform.
Here is your booze. I hope it will appease your customers. Just try not to kill anyone with this poison of yours.
Believe me, Doctor, most of my customers are less agreeable when sober.
Por ahora me la quedo, se hubiera querido.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Bien.
So few clients. What with the epidemic, no one dares go outside.
No me hagas enemigos, no es spawnan, tío. Otra vez me pone a cargar. A ver. Uy, una fuente de proteína.
I have this thirst for blood. Seems like the guard of Prewen is on Sean Hampton's trail too.
Let's pin it down! Burn it, boys! I'll send you to hell! Die, vermin! You leech! Kill it! Burn it, boys!
Puta cámara de mierda.
I'll send you to hell!
Joder, dos veces seguidas la ha hecho gilipollas.
Burn it, boys! Kill it all you deserve! Die, vermin!
huyendo. Cógeme con una llama.
Pues la dejo.
Estoy con un juego, sí.
Ya lo sé. Pensaba que la había matado.
Pues me va a matar.
Crush the leech, boys! Want some
Cago
of
en
this?
la cámara. Alguno menos. Verdad que va a ser mierda.
Burn it, boys! Killing's all you deserve! Want some of this? Burn it, boys! Bloody cry!
Coño, píllalo, gilipollas. Pongo a enfocar más a la que está más cerca y enfoca a la que está más lejos.
You leech! I hate leeching! Crush the leech, boys! Die, beast! Die, vermin!
Una que se me poca.
Burn it, boys! Bloody monster!
Coño, ya. Madre mía.
The wounds on this corpse are deep, the result of rabid rage. If this is Sean's doing, he's become a murderous beast.
¿Le mando nada? Objeto, pues mata como a 10 personas por lo menos. Espérate.
No tengo mucho espacio y por eso quiero verlo.
Son 100 gigas, tío, son 20.
Me estoy descargando el Destiny.
Joder, pues eso sí que son 100 gigas.
Por eso digo que ahora me estoy descargando el Destiny y es como shit.
Que no sé qué estás haciendo con sonido, pero bájalo.
¿Qué?
No sé que estás escuchando, pero bájalo.
El Super Mario Odyssey.
Pues bájalo. ¿Qué parte estoy ahora mismo? Vale. Mejor por la vuelta por ahí. 4 niveles todos.
Leech spotted! Watch out!
Esto es película de arriba. ¿Ah? Pero correcto. Cagado.
Sí, ¿no? Si tú no la quieres sacar, la tendré que sacar. Yo no te estoy diciendo nada, oye.
Depende, ¿para qué va a haber algo?
¿He dicho yo algo de que no lo quiera sacar? Bueno, pues es verdad, lo que he dicho o es mentira.
Tengo aquí gente delante. Ve, yo soy a mismo nivel 13. Y de enemigos son más nivel que yo, espérate. Ves, son 4 niveles más que yo.
Pero te los revientas.
Turn around, sir. Ya me ponen más cojudo. ¡Coño! Me vuelve a dar, tío, ¿qué pasó? Ah, no tengo sangre. Estoy muerto. Ataca. Ahí me da roba la baja. Eso, tío.
Vale, que me puedes convertir.
Me ha quitado media vida.
Son humanos, ¿sabes?
Sí, yo de vampiro. Qué vampiro Yo tenía mala suerte, me han venido los tipos de la escopeta con el cuchillo que eso nunca me lo ha hecho el crítico. Me lo lleva y me ha quitado media vida. Y el gilipollas de la cruz, que es el gilipollas te quita toda la sangre y todo. Ahorita no me vas a comer el combate, ¿no?
No me mola mucho.
¿Tú has jugado el de Witcher?
No.
Bueno, normal, no todos han jugado el de Witcher. Este es un paso un montón al de Witcher. Temática. Vale, bueno. A ver, es por aquí creo principal. Vale,
digo que me voy directo.
Are you certain you're not lost, sir?
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. May I come in?
I already took my medication, Doctor. But thank you.
I'm sorry. Your medication? Have we met before?
Don't tease me like that, Jack. Sorry, what?
I think I should come in, miss. I'd like to check if everything is okay, what with the epidemic spreading across London.
An epidemic,
por
you
ejemplo,
say?
diciendo esto que puedo
How
matar gente, a mí
terrible.
me gusta una vieja
I had
super
no idea.
típica vieja que se
But
fía
where
todo,
are my
me la
manners?
podría comer si
Please do
quisiera.
come in, Doctor.
Hello.
You are a
Luego
doctor,
no que soy mala
yes?
gente. Me pongo en papel de personaje siempre yo.
Charlito, si fueras un puto vampiro acabarías muerto. No, este no. Lo tomas por culo. Acabarías muerto de hambre.
Hay otras formas, como este juego indica.
Pues yo qué sé.
Pone, no le falta solo sangre humana.
So, Dr. Tippett, what brings you back here? I heard whispers you had a job at that fancy hospital.
I told you my name is Jonathan Reed. Don't you remember?
Of course I do. I remember my name too. Gillingham. But you may call me Enid, Doctor. I'm very happy to see you again.
Enid, have you really no idea what happened to your son? No idea at all.
I've not seen Jack for so long. I lose track of time. Has something bad happened to him?
Está muerto.
Don't worry. Jack will come back.
Yes, he will. It won't be long before he's back. He must be out there somewhere making money. Yes, that's what he's doing.
Who are the more influential figures on the docks?
Well, I heard about some terrible illness going around. I would say in that case that it's you, Dr. Tippets.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Oh, no. I don't gossip. That would be most unbecoming of a lady such as myself.
Is anyone taking care of you, Miss Gillingham?
My son is always here to take care of me. He's a good boy like that, but I do worry that he needs to start living his own life. Why, I would never say that to him, of course.
Do you require medical attention, miss?
I'm glad you asked, Dr. Tippets. I must confess I haven't felt that well of late.
I'll try my best. Here, take this. And please, try to get some rest.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you very much.
I found this watch. It was a gift from you to your boy, wasn't it? I think it should return to you now.
Oh, I remember. Yes, I recall the day I offered Jack this watch. Oh, it was such a beautiful day. Thank you, sir.
Trinkets and possessions help us remember our past. Promise me you'll not lose it.
I would never lose anything that belonged to Jack. Why don't you take this? Dr. Tippets? Please, for your charity.
Goodbye, Miss Gillingham.
Sale, me voy a pasar al perro
Vale.
y al baño un momento, ¿vale?
Vale, pues quédate el micro. Está la puta noche.
Informing London's inhabitants of the presence of vampires. What does that make me? A double or a triple agent?
Hay enemigos.
The power! No one can hurt you!
¿Cuántos hay?
I order you, step back. Stunned for head.
los cargo.
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Done. Mr. Throgmorton should be happy. It's locked. Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. May I have your attention for a minute?
Good evening, sir. My name is Giselle Paxton, but I don't have time for men like you.
Have we met before?
No, but I just need to look at your fancy clothes to know that you must be desperate to visit the docks at night.
That's quite judgmental of you.
Sir, I've led enough strikes when I had a job to identify you as an enemy of the working class.
You speak of strikes and class enemy. Am I right to assume you're involved in trade union activism?
You bet I am. Well, I was. Nowadays, I'm just another worker blacklisted by the big companies.
Isn't the whole point of trade unions to help workers in need? Why don't they support you?
A few nights back, I lost the money my companions had asked me to hide. With me and my sister being penniless, they thought I stole it.
What really happened?
I drank too much that night. Strange men saw me count the money in that bar. Some sort of militia in uniform. I'm sure they robbed me.
You lost your job because of your beliefs.
Those bastards really hate a worker who refuses slave wages and unsafe conditions, especially when it's a woman.
What can you tell me about this vicinity?
Tell you what, just spend a few weeks here, and then ask me that question again. If you're still alive, I mean.
If you have something to say, say it. I'm getting tired of all this.
Oh. You want information instead? Well, here's some for you. Giselle Paxton does not like you at all, Doctor.
You don't know me, Miss Paxton, and yet you see me as an enemy.
Your manners, your clothes, your words tell me everything about you, sir. I know your kind, and you don't belong here.
Oh no, Miss Paxton, you really don't know my kind. You have no idea who I am.
All right, okay. No need to get all worked up.
May I ask what you do for a living?
I'm killing myself scraping for a living. And you? Have you ever had to struggle in your entire life?
As I told you, I'm a doctor. You have to work a lot to earn that title.
Oh, a doctor. Born with money in a nice house, were we? Was Daddy a banker or a doctor himself?
Why such hatred? Are you judging me by my clothes and my job?
Course I am. Fuck, you're so blind. You don't even see your privilege. Lazy people like you disgust me.
Well, I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Porra, piñado.
Why the long face, Doctor?
It looks like we both have changed a lot. I must confess, it saddens me, Sean.
Put your faith in the Lord, Doctor. He has a plan for all of us. We may not always see it, but he does.
Since you left Pembroke, the amount of blood that has been shed, it's hard to believe you, Sean.
Ask what you will. As the Lord is my shepherd, I will not speak a lie to you.
Aren't you afraid of what you've become?
We are blessed, Doctor. Can't you see it? The Lord has made us able to walk amongst the plague and aid those that need it.
Do you think this is a blessing when God's own house and holy symbols repel you?
If that is your burden, Doctor, so be it. But I do not fear the cross, nor am I forced to take the life of another. My kind doesn't share your imperfections.
But you must drink blood now to survive.
No, not your scripture. Whoso eateth my flesh and drinketh my blood hath eternal life, and I will raise him up at the last day. So saith the Lord. I only need to eat flesh, no blood.
Why return here?
This is my home. These people are my flock. You will always find me where I am needed.
And what about William Bishop? He tried to take care of you. But this hunger, this thirst, cannot be restrained.
Alas, poor William. He had a good soul, but was weak in spirit. He could not shake the thirst for booze, never mind blood. But have faith. My will is far stronger than his.
Wonders never cease. Scal managing an asylum.
And what of you? A vampire doctor? Meals laid out before you. Yet you restrain.
Why did you kill Miss Jones at the Pembroke Hospital?
Killed old Harriet? You must be mad, Doctor. Why would I do such a thing?
So you claim Miss Jones' death was not by your hand, nor the other incidents at Pembroke?
Though Harriet was an angry, spiteful woman, she was one of God's creatures. I have nothing but love for all he has made.
But you were close to her.
Of course. But she was lost, separated from the fold. She did not see the hand of the divine in my blessed condition.
People have been murdered. I've seen the blood. I don't believe you can be trusted.
Have a little faith, Doctor. If you will follow, I will guide you to the light.
How do you plan to do that?
Take this key of the old sewers. The entrance is by the riverbank, south from here. There you'll find all the proof you need.
Very well. You have definitely intrigued me. I hope you're right, Sean.
I'll be here when you return. If you still think I'm a threat then, well, I'll surrender myself to your judgment.